Hey everybody, Thomas here for another video. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a great day, and I just kind of wanted to share with you guys another video. It's not going to be anything more of a self-help or anything. It's just basically going to be talking about some things that I've been doing. I know that I really haven't been doing too much on YouTube lately, and I do apologize that. I'm hoping that I can get back into the swing of things with YouTube. So much has been really going on that I'm going to talk to you so I don't feel like I'm rambling a lot. And I actually made a list of what I want to talk to you guys today. So I stay on the same path and direction. The first thing I want to talk about is friends. Friendship is a very important thing to have, and it can actually make your day so much better. And by having certain people in your life, you just look forward to talking to those people. With those friends of yours, if you haven't really contacted some of your friends recently, and because maybe you're too busy or something, definitely go ahead and tell them, how much you care about them, how much they mean to you. Because sometimes it's always a good thing to hear, and when you don't talk to them for a while, maybe they start thinking that maybe you don't care about them anymore, or maybe you have met new friends or something. And the mind goes a million miles a minute, and we sometimes think that, things are okay, and they're not. Just contact your friends a little bit and just see how they're doing, say hey, and, maybe you never know, they might need some help. Definitely do that if you haven't. And if you have, then definitely keep it up. Um, Another thing that I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of stuff on my website. If you have not been to my website, check out www.thomasviews.com, and it's actually doing pretty good. I've been just trying to get some information. Right now, I've been doing a little mini series that you guys seen on YouTube, because the videos are posted on YouTube as well as on my channel as well. And it's basically called 5 Steps to Living a Successful Life. And I've just been kind of putting a lot into that. I've already got all the information down, and I'm just trying to get it into video format so you guys can um, see what I'm talking about. I am better at typing and, writing things down versus voicing, because I feel like when I start talking, my mind starts going into a different area, and everything that I would have written down, it would have made sense, and then I feel like I babble a little bit, and maybe you might have missed something that I really wanted to talk about. Sometimes, I do enjoy the writing down, but I know sometimes you guys like listening to videos and stuff, so that's why I kind of put it in video format. So, um, but I've been enjoying the new series. I already have another talk that I want to do after I do this series, but I think I'm going to do the series and then kind of take a little break, maybe a week or two, and gather up my next set that I'm going to do for you guys. So look forward to that. I will give you an idea. This is going to be something more personal to me. With this series, I've been doing the 5 steps to living a successful life, and I just think it benefits everybody. And sometimes we just need to realize that we choose the path that we want. We go through a lot of situations. There's a lot of dreams and hopes that we all have, and everybody can share their own story. Everybody has a story to tell, and we some of us can relate to others more than others, and I just think it's amazing when you see people who have struggled early on, or even now, and how they can take their lives and turn it around and make a success story. And for those of you who have done that, you guys inspire me so much. I mean, just talking to you guys, I enjoy listening to some of your thoughts and some of your stories, and just by seeing what you have accomplished because of that, it just makes you want to push even harder. And I just, to me, it's just an amazing thing, that people can get into such of a low state in their life and then switch it around and turn it around. And to me, that is like, it's amazing. And to be able to help other people on top of that is, I mean, it just shows how strong of a person is. And by us limiting ourselves, we cannot do the impossible. But in regards, anything is possible if you just put your mind to it and you start acting upon it and follow your dreams and figure out what you want to do. So if you haven't watched the videos to that, please do. You might not get anything out of it, but even if there's like one sentence that I might say or something, and it just hits home, then definitely I encourage you guys to use it, apply it to yourself, and then better yourself, because that's what it's all about. And if you guys got a short story, um, don't be afraid of helping somebody out, if it's through messages or even YouTube. To me, I think this is the best communication. I think YouTube is amazing. I know a lot of people do it for silliness and everything, but I think there's just needs to be more people that want to talk, and because there's so many people that want to listen, if you actually just have something right to say, everybody can relate to something. So if you are fearful of doing YouTube videos, I encourage you guys to definitely do them. Even if it's a short video. I remember my first video that I did. I was so scared to get on YouTube. It was actually of my dogs, playing around on the porch, and I just had a song to it. And then I just got on there, and it's just grown, and I enjoy doing this for myself. I think it helps myself because I'm interacting more with you guys, and it just helps others as well, because if you're listening to something, a message, and I know a lot of people, I, I have lost a lot of views when I haven't done a video every day. And I think there were some people that enjoyed me making a video, and I do apologize that, but it's very hard to get on here every single day and have a good message to talk about. I know some people can do it. I'm not capable of doing that right now. As I continue to grow within myself, I know that I can eventually do anything, and I want to encourage you guys also to definitely don't be afraid of anything. By being afraid, it puts limits on yourself. And I'm going to be talking a lot on my next topic, and I really don't want to voice out what that is yet. I want it to be a surprise, even to some of my closest friends. I definitely want to be a surprise because I think it will benefit so many people. But I do want you to encourage yourself to definitely do what people say that you can't do. I've said this a couple times in my videos. When people say I cannot do something, or they feel like I am not capable of doing something, it makes me want to push even harder to prove them wrong, because I can do anything if I put my mind to it and apply myself. I'm not going to limit myself, and I'm not going to let other people limit myself. So enough on that. I've had a couple comments from some of my friends that, when I'm doing these videos, I look very tired, and they they're concerned that I'm not feeling very well. I have been going through some situations. It's more of myself, basically, and every once in a while, I really get into this mood to where I start getting down, and when I do that, I try to think positive as much as I can. For this one has actually lasted a week and a half, and I am actually in a good mood. So no comments of what's wrong, what's wrong. I'm in an awesome mood. I'm in a great mood. I've got out of this little stage that I was in, but recently what had happened is I just, I would laugh at things, I would joke up and cut up, but then as much as I was getting high in a bubbly mood, I mean, as you know, I do a lot of things. I'm on blog TV and stuff, and I'm always bouncing around. I'm always, joyful, but when I start telling people that, they're like, I would never notice because you're just so cheerful. And that's just myself, and I think not letting people know that I was upset or something or going through things, and I'm learning that a little bit better, that it's okay. It's really okay if you have a bad day. People are not going to look at you any different if you have a bad day. And but I was going through a really blah moment, and it actually lasted a week and a half, this has been the longest one of those had laughed, and I just wanted to get out of it. And it was funny, just as I was into it, I just quickly got out of it. And um, it was just funny that it happened to be a friend of mine that I was talking to, and he was just talking to me about inspiration and stuff like that, and how much I helped so many people and everything. So, and that just made me feel so much better to know that, I'm still, hitting on people's lives, that I do make a difference. And I just guess I got this into the slump because I've started this website, and it's gone up. I have a few members on there, but it's not where I want it to be. And I know it's gonna get there. It's gonna take time, but I just kind of felt like I was putting so much out there, and it just was not getting where it wanted to be. But with all that, I mean, it it made my day. It really made my day to hear that little thing and to know that I needed to continue regardless of the number. Regardless if I haven't had a reply in a week or whatever. It just basically, if one person gets on there and they can benefit, I mean, it's just amazing that you can hit somebody like that and turn their life around. So for me, I was so happy to hear about that, and I'm excited at the same time to continue to do it. And I'm going to continue, even if no one responds, no one comments. Same thing with the YouTube videos. I'm going to continue doing it because I want to do it. I want to help others, and I want to inspire so many people. And I hope that you get this message along and you want to inspire others as well. I mean, it just gives you a rush to know that you're helping people. And we live in a cruel world. I mean, if you don't look at it, I mean, turn the news on. I mean, we live in a very cruel world where there is so much hate, and but there's good in it. I mean, there's so many good things that the world has to offer us. I mean, we just need to look at it. And sometimes we find things that just come up. I have met some of my friends that I really would not have met. And I just, I look back at it and be like, wow, I can't believe that we're actually good friends, because really we weren't really looking for each other, basically. So it's just an amazing thing that things happen for a reason. And I just want to encourage you guys to keep pushing and looking for the good. Even though you may think that there is no good around you, keep looking, because all it takes is that one moment and your life can turn around completely. So don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Keep pressing on, and your time will come. Your day will come to you. Um, Another thing I want to talk about, trying to not get off the topic, is I want to talk about another reason why I have been tired. Is I've been having lack of sleep, really, probably about 3 weeks now, and I just cannot seem to go to sleep. And when I do, I might only get like 4 or 5 hours, if that, a night. So and then with working and everything, I'm using all my energy up, basically just getting everything that I need to get done at my job, and then trying to focus so much. And I know I need to kind of slow things down a little bit, but there's just so much I want to do. There's so much I want to say to the world, basically, and uh, time is short. I mean, and they say slow down, but we're not guaranteed tomorrow. I mean, something can happen, so I don't want to say that I'm going to do this next week and not have the opportunity, and never have that chance to do it. because if you put it off, don't put off something tomorrow that you can do today. So that's one kind of advice that I was always told. So I try to do as much as I can, and if I'm tired, I'm tired, but at least I can say I did it, I accomplished it. So, but do not be concerned about me. I'm fine, I'm great. I'm actually in a very good mood. That's probably why I'm making this video, and it's already 15 minutes, and I'm still not even halfway through with what I want to talk to you guys. So if you need to pause this for now and get back to it later, I mean, that's fine, but I'm still going to keep going forward. So, but on the dreams, I actually have a very good friend of mine who is very good at dreams, and he's actually been posting some videos talking about lucid dreams. And if you are interested in any kind of dreams, definitely head over to his channel. His screen name is Fox is in the Den, and I will actually put the link either on the screen for you guys, if I can remember where this is at, or down below. So definitely check out his channel. What he talks about is amazing. I mean, the steps of what he says about dreaming and lucid dreaming, and definitely, he always says that you have to have the right amount of sleep, and I totally agree with that. I mean, you cannot just function on 3-4 hours of sleep and expect to have a good dream, and remember. He talks about different things by using voice. When you wake up, go ahead and say everything that happened in your dream, because when you start writing it down, you start forgetting, and it's just really, I've been kind of applying that, and it's helped me so much, just by listening to just a few of his videos. So he has so much information. So I know he's going to do another set pretty soon on the dreams, to kind of make everything go in the right order. So definitely check out his YouTube channel and comment, ask him questions. He loves the feedback and everything, and he will answer any questions you have about dreams. But his only thing is, if you want to share a dream, make sure that you are given all the details. Even if it's embarrassing or anything, don't leave out any details, because when he's looking at the dream, basically, if you leave out a detail, it could be the most important thing to your dream that would explain your dream, and you're thinking, it's an embarrassing thing, and I don't really want to share that, and it means nothing. That could be the most important thing there on your dream. So if you're going to share it with him, his rule is either share it all or don't share it all. Don't share nothing. So, and AJ, hello. I'm bringing you some more people. So, but definitely check out his channel. It's an amazing thing, and I look forward to every video that he actually makes. And I learn a little bit more every time I listen to one of his videos. So, another thing that I've been doing also is time management. I've been trying to balance a lot of my time, multitasking. I'm one to definitely multitask a lot. Sometimes I'm doing like 4 different things at the same time just to get everything done during that day. Because during the evening, I just kind of like to wind down and be relaxful. I usually am on Blog TV, talking to my friends, listen to music and anything, just to kind of get my mind to slow down some, because during the day my mind is racing. Like right now, it's racing. Even right now, I'm trying to stay focused on talking about the things that are on my list. Hence the reason I wrote all this down, or who knows where this video would end up being. So, but with time management, prioritize what you need to get done, and try to juggle everything that you want to do on your list. But definitely give yourself enough time to have some free time. You don't want to fill your plate with so much that you aren't enjoying yourself, because then you will actually start getting sad and thinking, what's the point? You got to have some enjoyment in life. So that's why, I try to do everything during the day, and then at night, have that wind down period to where I can enjoy myself and just relax and stuff. So make a list out. There's some great sites that you can actually go to, that actually have some worksheets to where you can do time management, and prioritize your day and everything. And I'm pretty sure once you do it, it will help out. And sometimes, you know, you start filling it out, and when you follow it, you'd be surprised you can actually go ahead and finish everything that you wanted to do and more. And when you look at the list and everything, you'd be surprised and be like, oh my gosh, I got everything done, and I was able to get 6 more things done that I really didn't think I would do it. But it's just making lists, and I used to do it for myself all the time, you know, when I was working in Florida and stuff, and I had to go to church and be on the praise team, and you know, I had to juggle so much of my time and still make room for my friends and stuff. So I wanted to make sure I wrote everything down, and then eventually, when you first start writing it down, you're going to go by it. It's going to be a little bit hard, but eventually it will turn into a habit. And you won't even need to write the list down. You'll be just going, doing the things, multitasking, getting everything done, and you won't even need the list. So, but first you do have to take baby steps and go from somewhere and apply it there. But enough on that. On the website that I was actually doing, um, I'm trying to get more people on the website to notice it. You know, I have a few people that have been actually seeing it. I actually got one person today, one person yesterday, so it is growing a little bit. But I'm gonna actually go in some stores, and I printed out some flyers for my site and stuff. So here's the flyer that I have. Let me see if you can actually see it. It's basically a positive site, Thomas Hughes, people helping people. Don't wait another minute. Check it out. Start a brand new you. And then I'm going to have these cut down to where they can actually take them and get on the site, and actually has my website and everything. So I actually found a template last night, and I was getting so aggravated because I could not figure out the right thing that I wanted to do, and I just wanted something simple. I didn't want something that people were going to have to spend 5 minutes trying to read about what the site's about. I mean, I want it just to kind of pop, let them take it if they want to take it, and you know, check it out. So, and then I'm trying to also maybe think about making some business cards and put it on people's cars and stuff, or handing them out as I'm going throughout my day, and just, you know, get more people involved. I think it's going to be an amazing thing once it kicks off and everybody's interacting with it and helping one another out. And already people have been posting pictures of good quotations, and people have been putting videos and it's just amazing where people are finding some information. I mean, and there's so much good, and that's a good thing about it, is there's so much good out there that if you just dig, you will find so many things that will inspire people. And I think that's the one thing that I love the most, is when somebody's posting something and I just look at, oh my God, you know, that's the best thing I've heard all day, you know, and it just gives you that extra lift, you know, for your day. So, but I'm going to end this video. I know it's already 23 minutes, and if you were still watching this, you guys are amazing, and I love you all. But I'm going to end this. You know, one thing I do is I have a book that I have, and I've had this for, my gosh, since 2003. I've lost a lot of my poems before that period, and so I had to start over from moving and everything. I've kind of lost all my writings and everything, and so what I do is I put all my poems and anything that I write into this book, and I just basically, you know, fill it out. So, you know, if something ever was to happen to me, you know, at least, you know, I left something behind. You know, it might not be big, but you never know. This just kind of says, you know, who Thomas was, and you know, instead of not being anybody's, you know, and I kind of felt like that growing up. So this is just something that I can do for myself to leave behind, and I put so much, you know, and I get so many ideas. So as I'm getting ideas, you know, I have like pieces of paper, you know, like, you know, I write things down and I throw it in my book. And I've got, this is basically everything right now, that ideas that I have right now for going further on to poetry and stuff. So I've got so many ideas that I'm doing, and I'm just adding them up. And I just kind of wanted to show, you know, start somewhere, you know, start, you know, a book, start, I gave a friend of mine a happy book, and you know, do writing. I encourage you guys to do a lot of writing because sometimes we think about things and we always say, well, we'll get to it later, but then we don't think about that later because our mind's going so quickly. So if you have an idea or something, write it in a book. If you need to start a happy book and write all the good things just to keep you going. If you want to start a journal, a diary, a blog, a private blog to where nobody can see it, just to pour out some of your thoughts onto a screen or on paper or whatever. I mean, it's therapeutic, and I encourage every one of you guys to do it because I know it's helped me so much. It's helped me so much in the past. It helps me now, and I just enjoy writing. And even though my grammar is horrible, I mean, if any of you have talked to me and I'm typing with you, there's no periods, there's no commas, there's no capitalization, there's no parentheses, there's nothing. It just flows. The spelling's awful and everything because I'm going so quick on the typing it. I'm not thinking about, okay, there should be a period here. This is another paragraph. Let's, indent this and, put a quotation at this. I just go. So for those of you who have talked to me, I do apologize, on that. I'm not the best person on grammar, but, people understand what I'm talking about, so that's all that matters. So don't feel like you can't do it because believe me, um, I love writing and I know that my grammar is really bad when it comes to writing, but I don't want it to stop me. So I know if you guys see a lot of my poems that I write and you'd be like, oh, you didn't put your comma there, or you shouldn't have said this, it should have been this word. Bear with me, I probably don't know, so I apologize for that. But I wanted to share with you guys a poem today. So I'm just going to kind of read it. It's called, this is kind of one of my longest poems that I've written for you guys. So I know the video's at 27 minutes, and it might hit 30 minutes by the time I'm done. So this one I actually wrote about a year ago. It was actually March 18th that I wrote this last year. And it's called, When You Look at Me, What Do You See? I am a mother of two wonderful boys. I see them laughing, smiling, and having the best times of their lives, just playing with their toys. My first husband I ran away from as he tried to end my life. I was so blessed to find another man, which in due time I became his wife. My husband is overseas and fighting for what we believe, for now I lie awake at night praying he would come home and never leave. So when you look at me, what do you see? I am a troubled lady who likes to stay out at night. We party till the morning comes, the eye so blurred I have no sight. I woke up on the floor, cannot remember the night before. I need to get dressed and hurry to the door. Finally at church with my mom looking oh so nice. I hope she doesn't find out what I did last night, or I'll end up paying the price. So when you look at me, what do you see? There are so many things that our eyes can only see. We make so many judgments. Oh, I done messed this one up. Sorry. I'm going to have to post this video later on this poem because I really messed it up. Okay, scratch that out. I wrote it backwards. So I'm going to start over. So I apologize. But I'm not going to edit this video because it's 28 minutes. So it's just my goof. But here we go. Again, part 1. When you look at me, what do you see? I am a lonely girl who has had a troubled past. My father lost his job one day. The money went real fast. Bills kept pouring in, no money to pay the rent. Not even enough money to buy new clothes as we begin to live in a tent. I still go to school and try to blend in, but all the kids start laughing at me because the clothes we find in a bin. So when you look at me, what do you see? I am a gay guy trying to fit in, though it's very hard at times. I feel like I can never win. I want to just have the life I want with no one judging me, as if I could tell the world and let the fears break free. It doesn't change who I am as a person for those who know me before I came out, but for some they cannot cope and they begin to doubt. So when you look at me, what do you see? I am a sad boy who lost my legs so many years ago. Many wishes, many dreams, many goals I have that many people will never know. I go home at night wishing I could do what all others could do. I hate the way they look at me, which makes me feel so blue. One day hoping and one day praying that they give me a single chance, then I would show them there's more to me than what they viewed at first glance. So when you look at me, what do you see? I am a mother of two wonderful boys. I see them laughing, smiling, and having the best times of their lives, just playing with their toys. My first husband I ran away from as he tried to end my life. I was so blessed to find another man, which in due time I became his wife. My husband is overseas and fighting for what we believe. For now I lay awake at night praying he will come home and never leave. So when you look at me, what do you see? I am a troubled lady who likes to stay out at night. We party till the morning comes, the eye so blurred I have no sight. I woke up on the floor, cannot remember the night before. I need to get dressed and hurry to the door. Finally at church, with my mom looking oh so nice, I hope she doesn't find out what I did last night or I'll end up paying the price. So when you look at me, what do you see? There are so many things that our eyes can only see. We make so many judgments and are cruel to others, which should never be. Please take the time to know that person before passing that judgment call. You might be surprised one day when you yourself cannot stand tall. So when you look at me, what do you see? I hope you guys enjoyed that poem. It was actually one that I wanted to talk about uh, in different situations where people were going through. None of them I got from any friends, so I did not leak anything out or anything. It was just kind of random thoughts that I was having about different types of people, and I just ended up making that poem. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry for the mess up. I actually wrote it on two different sheets of paper and it was backwards, so I do apologize for that, but you got the gist of it and I hope you enjoyed it. So the video is going on 34 minutes and I'm going to end it here, but I really wanted to spend some time with you guys and just talk to you guys and just hang out. So if you guys have any comments or anything, just put them down below. And if you guys enjoyed this, definitely continue doing what you're doing. And I will definitely talk to you later. I love each and every one of you, and I value every one of you as my friends. You have no idea. So I'm going to end this now, and I will talk to you later. And actually I'm going to post another video today, which will be step 3 on living a successful life. So check this one out, check the other one out, and I will definitely talk to you guys later. Peace out, guys. Love you. Bye.